So it's no surprise that one of the best ways to get loot in Tabor is as you can see, Night Island, right? But as you can see over here, night vision or flashlights are recommended for this map. So I thought, wait a minute, what if I did this? And how bad would it be? Now, I have done this on my stream once before, but just to show you, I'm just gonna run my MDR build, uh, just as per usual. But this is what I like to call the lights out challenge, because everything's just gonna be incredibly dark and you'll be hard pressed to see anything. So, for anyone, you're about to find out why you don't go on the night island without at least a flashlight. I'll see you on raid. All right. We spawned. Well, I know exactly where we are. So as you can see, I don't really have night vision goggles per se, and it's really fucking dark. So I kind of have to coast along the outlines and whatever buildings are around to be able to gain my navigation uh my bearings. You know, funnily enough, once upon a time, there was this when I was in the military. You guys all know I apparently can't shut up about my military. There was this one exercise called navigation exercise, or NavX for short. And what it would basically comprise of is just is just a lot of well, it didn't have anything to do with me per se. Say it was really like it was really like a test for the commanders uh of our platoons. And what they would basically do is and what would basically happen is they would walk us around the jungle trying to navigate and find areas. It was a really redundant fucking thing to do, but I mean, hey, it had once again, it had nothing to do with me. I had no part to play in the whole navigational exercise thing. So it just ended up being a follow uh the fucking sergeant or whoever while 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 stay back and watch. Man, it's really fucking dark. I can't see shit. But I guess that's the whole point, right? I'm thinking we go church, because to be honest, it would be quite boring if we just stuck along the main path where I think I got him. So yeah, we never really did navigational exercises at night though, because obviously it was too dark to do navigational exercise. So when we did eventually go to like a joint exercise in another country where we went to a mountain and did a navigational exercise there, it was hell because there were so many slopes to climb, and I would and that was the last time I ever wore fingered gloves in my entire time there. After that, I completely stuck with half finger gloves, because after that we were allegedly promised that there would be that we wouldn't be doing ground infantry anymore, but they also went back on that on that alleged promise as well. I mean, to be fair, they didn't owe us shit. Uh, and they could do whatever the fuck they want with us, obviously. But you know, I had I had hope that they that they weren't lying about this, but it looks like they were. But uh, in theory, this is technically how we would be how my company would be assaulting places. I mean, shit, I even got a fucking bullpup, right? We would we would be going to hitting an area like in the middle of the fucking night, and it would be and we would be like extremely sleep deprived because the cover of night, right? I mean, not that it matters for the Phoenixes, but in terms of other players, if we are under the assumption that literally no one else has night vision goggles, which is a very bold predicament, a very bold statement to make. I mean, if we're talking about like if we're talking about my military, then yeah, of course we can't supply everyone. That that honor will only ever belong to the commanders, to the section commanders, right? But but man, now that I think about it, I really inconvenienced the shit out of my commanders back in the day because I would not follow. I would rarely follow most protocols. like the half finger glove thing, because I was carrying a big gun, so was always more comfortable with being more. I was always more comfortable. Well, fuck it. Let's just no. Let's just go this way. I was always more comfortable with carrying, you know, with having a glove so that I could feel my me like, you know, touching all this stuff, which apparently some other people have the exact opposite effect, and they would rather wear full fingered gloves, and they have no problem with like the feel at all, which I guess makes me like the one in like 8 bajillion people who felt that that apparently full fingered gloves are better than half fingers, or even like custom bought glove, not custom bought, but I bought gloves, not army issue, which, to be honest, I didn't think that there was a problem, but apparently they had a problem. But funnily enough, you know, the thing about the military is that whenever they have a problem with you, they don't tell you directly. They tell, well, at least in my military, they always raise the concerns to my commanders or anyone directly above me, and those above me never fucking said anything. Never fucking said anything. The first time I had ever heard about someone complaining about the fact that I wasn't following protocol on the gloves was when my trooper in charge. I mean, I don't really give a shit about what he about him, because he was a piece of shit, and I mean, you know, I mean, don't mean to say anything, but his actions seem to heavily imply that he'll end up homeless. No, but that's just the way he acted. So I wouldn't be surprised if he did end up homeless down the line or deported, because he's a foreigner. So, but 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 apparently they told him and not me, and when it came, and then when he wanted to when I apparently did something that he didn't like, he leveraged it against me like I actually gave a shit. That's the kind of people in the military. They have a problem, they don't tell you. They just tell your commanders or someone who's directly superior to you. I mean, okay, to be fair, that guy was not superior to me. He was only in that leadership role. He didn't ask for it. He only got it by a technicality, and he's been waving it over everyone's head ever since. To be honest, any single one of us could have done a better leadership role than him. It's only because they're too stubborn to change it. That's why he's stuck with that's why he's stuck with the role of the trooper in charge. Quite frankly, I'm not one for leadership, but I would have probably done a better job than he did. I mean, he was the type of guy who would always defend his people and not over everyone else. So when it came time to like do fucking shitty jobs, he would always pick pick my side of the platoon, which are like all the machine gunners instead of his own people. And even when he forced his own people to go, he his own people would always slack off, including him, by the way. And then they would claim that we were the ones who were slacking off. So they were all just grade A assholes, which is a very common trait in the military, I suppose. But it's okay, cause at the end of the day, I'm a more decent person than they ever will be. Even speaking about it in this way, which makes me seem really pompous, but that's just how it is sometimes. All right. Well, we made it to labs. So technically there is another night map, which is Makamiya's night, but Makamiya's night is so fucking bright that, to be honest, night vision goggles are not even needed. Whereas this place, there are some legitimate places where if you don't know where you're going, you're never gonna be able to navigate your way out of the area. Really, 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 this is more so about my map knowledge. Sometimes these enemies are so shrouded in darkness that I can't even see them, and I would only be able to see like a silhouette of them. Just like in the barracks area where I couldn't see where that guy was in the barracks, and I had the fucking blind barrel. I can't see anything here at all. I don't think there's a GPU here, and to be honest, I don't think it concerns me anymore, even if it does, because I've already maxed out the the intel room, and if you saw my previous videos, I think you'll have an idea on how I feel about GPUs. Man, that run was like really really bullshit though. So yeah, me over here trying to convince everyone that you shouldn't run naked raids, and meanwhile, the one naked raid that I've ever done in my entire life just so happens to have like the best fucking loot possible. And the worst part is the stuff that I actually wanted, I couldn't take them because the GPU was just more valuable. Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine. Man, I mean, we already have these glow sticks, right? But it would seem kind of nice to have you know our own, be able to place down our own glow sticks. I don't know. I think it's just like I mean, I've always said, right, Tabor Tabor one really nice addition to the game would be to add some relatively useless guns. And I feel like this is one. And I feel like adding crackable glow sticks would be one of them. I mean, typically it's not very easy to implement it. Uh, to be quite honest, most of the time when trying to implement glow sticks, they just make it so that when you shake the glow stick, it gives you it lights up. That's how it's been in a couple other video games I've I've personally played. But I would like a game where you actually get the crack it and then shake it, light it up. I mean, once again, it's pretty useless for Tabor consi considering they already put glow sticks everywhere. But you know what? Just something a little nice to add on. Lights out challenge. Lights out. Lights out. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Nightmare. 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 Looks like we didn't get the lightsaber or anything. So, what a shame. What a shame. I. But yeah, the navigational exercises were like really miserable because you would like walk for so long that, or have to climb mountains so bad that you had no energy to do anything, and like they knew that we wouldn't have enough water, so they literally gave us fucking chlorine tablets so that we could drink and filter out the fucking water. And then that idiot trooper in charge went ahead and put his fucking muddy ass boots into the stream downwards. And I swear one or more people actually fucking scooped water up after he dunked his fucking boots in downstream. That guy was just grade A asshole. And honestly, I hope he gets deported. People like that don't contribute as much as they think they do to the community, so. But I mean, you know what? I digress. You know what? Maybe maybe he has the cure for cancer, right? Maybe I'm just jealous. Maybe I'm just like that. Maybe I'm just like that one guy in the new Hell of a Boss short or whatever. Showed me in military, and now I want him dead. That's just what it is. All right, let's hit the radio tower and then beach to Xville. Feel like that would give us a little bit more dark areas to cover. But like man wasted. I hate to keep bringing him up, but he wasted my insect repellent when we needed it badly. He used my insect repellent to start a fire to keep ourselves warm. And then when we actually needed emergency fire because we got invaded by a fucking fuck ton of ants at one point in time, my insect repellent was already out, so what the fuck. Man, that is so hard to see. I'm gonna have to keep near this Can you guys even see what's going on? Cause I sure as hell can't. I'm gonna have to keep to the right of this the yellow line, cause I know there's some minefield. There's a minefield somewhere over here, so I've stopped moving. Okay. Man, this is difficult. This reminds me of like the type of shit we It's like I'm trying to attack the radio tower. This is what it would be like. I would like climb hella high up just to get a vantage point on the place we're attacking, and then I would plop my ass down to start Hail Marying on them with a machine gun. Heavy ass machine gun too. Heavy machine gun. That was me. I think I'm coming up onto the road. Hopefully not near any minefields. All right. He's probably dead. It's really funny to do that, by the way. You can't see him. His shadows too dark, so you just fucking start spraying everywhere. That shit would have never fly when I was, if I did that while in the army. Well, mostly because I wasn't shooting actual bullets, but you know, it's like I would be like flagging people left and right and whatever. So that's also kind of why I chose to do PvE, cause like I don't want to do mil. I know Tabor's a mil sim, but I'm relatively reluctant to do any of the military tactics, because I know them. I just don't want to do them because the demons, you know. People say I'm run from my demons. I'm just run from my next buzz, you know. Who's gonna carry the boats? Is that a brace? I got a brace. Give me the brace. Got the brace. It's crazy that like after all this time, I started running. Of all things. I started running out of FMJ powder. I have like I if you like watch any of my streams and you see like my ammo ammo making area, you'll see that I have bottles upon bottles upon bottles uh, of uh of AP powder, and I don't even use most of them cause well, eh, it's not a lot of good reason to use AP powder. I did use a lot of AP powder at one point in time, and that was when I was getting Shiro up the reputation 5, because a lot of them require you to kill phoenixes with AP powder, which I mean it's completely fine as far as I'm concerned. So so that was like a point in time where I did use a lot of AP rounds, but after that it was like that was completely it. Like I have a I have a I have a I have 150 of AP rounds, specifically in here, and that's about it. Like nothing else. And I don't even use it half the time because FMJ is just the standard round that you should be using anyway. It's the most common one. I mean, of course it doesn't matter for bots anyways. If you see a collector, sure, break it out or whatever, but other than that, it's just completely unnecessary. What is this? Huckleberry. And another Huckleberry. Thank you, game. Oh wow, look guys, a GPU! I was about to get upset all over again because I legitimately thought that was a GPU. how, how, how bad is it to snipe from here? I mean, I can still see. I dropped him. Oh lord. Anyway, it would be cool if like for night maps, if you're not wearing NVGs or anything, the longer it is in raid. Like currently, I don't know how long I've been recording, but apparently I only have half of the raid left. It would be cool if like slowly your eyes started to get adjusted to the level of darkness, so everything starts to get brighter overall while you're in raid. That would be pretty cool idea. Then again, you know, like back in the days, Night Island was fucking broken as shit because of the Quest 2 brightness settings, where it would basically like be like how it is in Matka like be like how it is in Matka now. Where is that e-wallet's just gone? That e-wallet could have like 80 million bucks, and it's got. I found you. Found you. I think we should just exfil. I think we've overstayed our welcome on the lights out challenge. But man, like technically this is possible, but if you have an MVG or a flashlight, just bring it. Actually, I would argue it's even worse with a flashlight, cause if sometimes it feels like cause it feels like you need cause you would be more focused on the flashlight than opposed to just trying to navigate your way around in general. So I don't know. It's really this when they said night NVGs recommended, they weren't joking around. It turns out, who would have thought, you know? I mean, hey, at least this place is relatively bright, so you guys haven't been left in complete darkness. You know what I'll probably end up doing? I'll probably end up like showing you like half of the raid in darkness, and then the rest I'll turn up the brightness in post processing or something. But that's good. But that's gonna be all for today. All right, well, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed darkness. I guess. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting thing to go without NVGs or flashlights. But hey, if you want to go to Island Night, just bring a flashlight or a night or NVG. It's a flashlight is really cheap, and NVGs, even the worst ones, are only like maybe couple thousand. I don't know. But I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye everyone.